All right, we should be live. Down in just a moment. There she is. But that's because I tabbed out. Pull up the tier list. Oh, I should have had the song. You know what? I should have had the audio actually set in the background. We had this before. Here, I'll get it. Type out the whole. What's the whole name of this game? Why is it so long? I can't remember the whole. There it is. Okay. Where's the music? All right, we're gonna use ba-doop boop ba-doop boop boop ba-doop boop. There we go. We'll use the Beautiful Lie one. Ooh, that's loud. All right. I should download this and use it in some of my videos. Hi, Prophet Time Cat. How's it going? So we're gonna start out with the Danganronpa V3 tier list. We're gonna bring it up. It saves my previous stuff. Interesting thing about this website. I was gonna share the wrong screen to start off with. Indeed it did. No, that's actually the correct one. That one shared property. All right, so here we go. Here is the tier list. Now, originally, before the next murder even came close to taking place, made predictions. My assumption was that she was going to be the next one to get murdered, but if she wasn't, then she was going to be really high up on the murder list. And then we actually changed it. No, actually, I think we did. Did we change this? Actually, this is already updated. So she's my #1 murder suspect at the moment. However, we have notes. I can't find my notes. All right. I found my notes. Oh, I found the folder that my notes. I called it Dong. I thought it was Danganronpa. Dong. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Let's see what I wrote down. These are the things that I felt were relevant during the first murder to this murder. Horse A written on the ground. Tamugi, cosplayer. Those who see her true form pay a terrible price. See her without glasses. Gunta's eyesight is 0.625. Gunta can see nanomachines, son. I obviously added the last bit. Sipping a can of American cream soda right now and having a skooma party. Nice. Party it up. Mono Cub's secret weak point is the nape of their necks. Kurumi knows first aid. Med supplies and warehouse. Which one is Kurumi? Pull it up. Danganronpa V3. That's not all the characters. Ah, Kurumi is the butler, the maid lady. Pool 82 feet in length. Ah, the murder took place. That is why the exact measurements. It was very weird that they were giving the exact measurement. 82 feet in length. Wide. Side is right sides. So what we need to find. Okay, so that the reason is that is relevant. The reason I still believe, like, I actually think that will be relevant. Here's why I think that'll be relevant to the trial. So the murder, we already determined, Amy even told us, that the murder has taken place by dropping already somewhere else. He was drowned in the pool. And then the body was dropped from poolside through that window. However, it may also be relevant that there is a pool, a second window on the other side. And when we tried to track down where that window was, we couldn't find it. The only possible place it could be is on the right side of the school, 3rd floor, and the only place we can't explore on the right side of the school, 3rd floor, is her room, which she won't let us in. So I think that's her room. And so the 39 feet wide with the 8 feet on the sides, I think that is relevant because that's going to be how far that room is, how wide that room is. And that's how far those two windows are apart. Two windows are 47 feet apart. Tsumugi, the cosplayer, knows Gunta has her motive. Pairing Tokichi, Gunta, Angie, Miko, Yoma, Maki. Last one's not paired, just as relevant. Miyu, Kurumi, not here. Hayata, Yoma. Okay, so these are the people who are missing. Hearing something. And I believe the murder took place during that time. Kokichi left at 9 p.m. to break into rooms and was gone until 11 p.m. So I believe personally the murder took place the day before the body was found at 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. And our character had track of Miyu, the only ones who we did not know the location of. I mean, can I get like a better site where it shows the characters? I hate this. I'm never gonna enable cookies in this website. All right, here we go. This is better. Website is. So, let's find the characters who weren't there. Miyu. Control F. Okay, Miyu is the inventor lady. Oh, that's right. She used her feminine tools, apparently, to scare Gunta off. Kurumi. The maid. Why was she missing? Oh, I think she said she was busy or something. Kaito. Yes, he was the one who got away. He had the beard. think he would. Ryoma, which is the dead one, and Maki. Who is the one who we think. So. The reason he's in one of the suspects list, even though I seriously doubt he did it at the same time, is because he's one of the people who was missing. So these are the people who were missing. He was missing, he was missing, he was missing. He was missing, but he's dead, but I still think that he might have killed himself, but it's doubtful. He was missing, and I don't know. I just don't trust my own character. He was missing too. But I know the butler always did it, but I don't suspect the butler this time. Watch it be her though. I have a feeling it's her. She was so helpful to everybody. Please don't let it be a butler. They were overburdening her quite a bit. Maybe that's why they were pointing out how much they were putting on to her, because they're gonna kill her off. He doesn't have a motive at the moment, but he's somewhat. And I have full trust. I have full trust in Gunta. I always have full trust in Gunta. He's dead, D-E-D, dead. You guys remember where it comes from? D-E-D, dead? I bet you would love that movie, Daily, if you've seen where it comes from. And is she really dead? It looked like she was really dead, but was she? Get to see the body. So that's how everything stacks up at the moment. Let's continue reading my notes. Kibo can record audio. That's the robot guy. Haito and Kibo carried things from Himiko's lab. Kurumi sewed the curtains. Ah, yes. This is what makes me think they might actually make the butler the one. Hey, Soren. They had her sewing curtains, but she's not the one who made her sew the curtains. Someone else had requested. Charge of the ceremony? It was this one and this one. That's why she's so high up on the list, even though we knew where she was. Even though we know where she was, she is super high up on the list. Because I don't trust her. And she's the one who had her sew those curtains for no real reason. During Trick, Maki, Kokichi, Kotama, Ryoma were missing. Ah, that's right. So Maki was missing again. Maki is our prime suspect. Kokichi was missing again, and Kokichi is not prime. He is a no, he is a prime, but she's like number one. Maki's our number one suspect. He's a major suspect. Kaito again? That's the robot, right? Oh, that's not. Kaito is. Oh wait, then who's Kokichi? Oh, Kokichi's the crazy ass, the villain dude. Kokichi would be, that's why he's so high up on my list as well. Because he was up in the manipulating Donga, he was Gunta. He was doing all kinds of other stuff. That's why he's my number 2 suspect. This is ordered, by the way. This is ordered. It's normally not ordered, but this is ordered because I had so many people on the as a prime suspect that I had to order it. So during the trick, Maki, Kokichi, and Kaito were missing. So was Ryoma, but Ryoma was dead. During the murder, Maki, Kokichi, and Kaito were also missing during the murder. Well, the time of the murder, I believe it took place. Kibo. Kibo's the robot. Hayato Sanubi. Io and I were captured first. What the hell's Kyo again? Oh, is that like the shorthand for the crazy mask guy with the zipper? Okay. Samugi. Oh, that's the cosplayer. Pinko. Pinko is the crazy martial artist girl. Buki and Angie. Oh, that's a crazy hair. That's the one with the crazy eyes. Brought later, maybe 5 minutes. Almost all of the parts of the trick were already in her lab. Not the curtain. Oh, I don't remember when that was said. I'm glad I made that a note because I totally forgot about that. See, that's very relevant. I wish I could rewatch the part that talked about that. My brain picked up on it. I knew that would be relevant. Who knew Hamiko's trick? They might have done it. Dave. All right, there's my notes. Everything's set back up. Here's everything is ready to rock and roll. Turn off the music. Back on the game. And try to figure out who did it. And how close my prediction is. Peachy's looking pretty peachy. Speaking of peachy. Oh, never mind. My mom brought over some drinks while she came over today. And, you know, we were touching base about the hurricane and all that. You know, how to be prepared and all that stuff, right? We're both already good. Already as ready as we can be with the financial means that we have. So, but she brought over a iced tea. All right, here we go. The voice acting is going to start up soon since the murder trial is going to be underway soon. First, we're going to have to do some reading. Ah, the window is open.
If the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
Culprit may have gone in and out through the window.
So what's on the other side of the window?
Pool, you dummy.
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
That's not nothing. This is obviously where the body got dropped from, through the window. It was not already in the tank, and it wasn't in... Yeah. Windows have a distinct abrasive pattern. The fact that it's diagonal, I wonder if that's a... I wonder if that's just an artistic, not really good for him. And they didn't care about having it flat. Maybe they thought it would notice if it was diagonal. Because like it being diagonal like that is extremely scaffolding. Like the catwalk scaffold. Sometimes diagonal. Marked window. So big and directly in the... Watch it not be any like rope or step. Added the truth section of them. Climb down from the ladder and up to the stage.
Hey!
You done investigating the window? Then I'll put the ladder
Okay.
back. Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
A sidekick be doing this? See, they changed his text to pink. I don't know. He's complained, but he didn't. He still put the ladder back for me. I've investigated everything I wanted. On the stage.
Hmm?
We all done here?
Okay.
Go. See, this is the top is open. It doesn't show you visually, but it says the bottom is open now and the tank is empty. It doesn't look through. It has a lid. I can see the ceiling right through. Only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood.
Hey, so...
Yes,
Are you serious?
that is correct.
Oh yeah. Then we can do this.
Hey,
I know we just saw it, but the window was open,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, the pool on the other side, isn't it? Check it out later. The culprit must have gone in and out of the... In addition to that, stuff marks. Look at the curtain. Can't target the curtains.
hey,
You were helping set up the show, right, Kurumi? Did you hear anything about
do
this,
not
Rick?
agree.
No, did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help of sewing a banner and curtains, so I do not know.
Well.
Trick. Control panel for the stage lights that raises and lowers the thing. All right. Whoa. Okay, I can't target that. Let's target. Oh, that's her hair. Ribbon. That's the ribbon or bow or whatever in that girl, this martial artist lady's hair. See? It's funny that she was still there. She didn't get unrendered completely. Why does Gunta, this poor soul, have to be exposed to all this? he can investigate his room.
Remember.
The room motive video. You should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then Ryoma was killed by the video. No, I can't say for certain, but we should check that out just in case. Might have my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Fighting that now. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now, not even a shadow of what he was. The heck is this? Really? Is this really Ryoma? Oh, I should have started by showing you guys the video of the murder and all that stuff. I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
Certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone was watching the show and witnessed it. Saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
Can't believe he died in such a gruesome way. Water was filled with blood so fast. We did the whole thing. But the skeleton is mistakenly.
Jeez.
I know who he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it. No, I don't think it was Kyoto, right? Ryoma wasn't trying to die. He said as much. He was jealous of us. He wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean by he was jealous? Positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, and that's why he needed to live, so that he could have the same feelings we do, so that he could have that reason going to fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? Can't you living to be something?
Damn.
Idiot. Or that idiot. A bucket full of piranha. Ganta said that he picked up all the piranha and put them here. I can't believe Ganta would do that with his bare hands. Wait, yes, I can. When I think of Ryoma, it is inside their stomachs. I don't even feel like eating. Why would you even consider eating them in the first place? Only the strong. It's still skipping. I forgot about that. I can't F2 it. Only the strong can survive this world that Atua has created. The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul, so that he may enter Atua's kingdom.
Come on, man.
Can he really go there looking like this?
But...
Those piranha sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those...
Huh?
What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise!
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. Wait, what?
No.
More piranha?
Huh?
What? Did they multiply overnight? There's no way they could have reached
But...
But compared to yesterday, the piranha looked crammed in that tank. Huh. So there's a chance that the body might have already been in there? Then what's the point in the setup with the window? Was this already set up yesterday? He was dumped in there yesterday? When was that tank put up? That tank was put up last night. Yeah, that's right. Those piranha sure were miraculous and mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos. Videos? What about video? Noticed it right at the start of as the show started. I feel like there are more piranha today than yesterday when we're preparing. Then why didn't they eat the body until they were dropped into the tank? Could just be a plot hole the game developers left in, but I doubt it. So she might be lying here. Meaning, if it's a lie here, then she, like, compared to yesterday. They look more crammed together.
Dear.
Water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many.
Oh my!
But anyway, super crammed.
What a surprise!
Super crammed. We get it. More piranha than yesterday. There might be something to that. Is there? Is that something? What about? See how the game describes that. Piranha that ate Ryoma. Magic ship. Like they were. Body couldn't have would have already eaten. Like, how would the body have been prepared? I guess it could have been in some kind of weird way to where when the bottom opened up, like in a bag or something, I pulled away or something. Relevant information also is that the pink bearded dude comes out that he has seen it before. Yeah, I heard it. Who was present during the pool? I remember. So I think during the pool scene, she was here. He was there. And she was there. I'm right, right? It was these three? Almost certain it was the he, and she is already my second high up there. But she's the one who told her to sew the curtain. That is a big sticking point. Like, why did you have to hide that? And the reason why I was asking who was there during the pool scene, because during this pool scene, dust, specifically this dust of that window is probably connected. Or of that window. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. So many tiny pieces. Gunta and Tinko certainly didn't back when Epo at the glass. I forgot about that. We can't go deeper into the tank. Right, we should be able to pull back this curtain and find the secret area that it didn't let us access from above, from the other side. Is there any suspicious about this curtain?
Hey!
Been bothering me. What's the curtain?
That's...
In order to hide the water tank. When Humuki was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. So that's what this is. Then it's some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't think anything suspicious about it. What? I can't... I do? Are you serious? I can't move it. Is there like...
All right.
First comment was in my new sidekick is investigate everywhere to find the clues. Alright, I don't know where else I'm supposed to click. That's everything, right? Click on this again from closer up. Click on her. Bucket. We did the glass. Wait. There's the glass. We did that. Why is it not kicking us out? Normally when you've seen everything, it kicks you out. Are you sure I can't move this curtain, game? That's everything. There's literally nothing. I clicked on everything, unless it didn't properly save.
But you know,
I talked to everyone, I clicked on everyone, unless it didn't save.
All right.
But
come on, man.
You're right.
but
Hey!
because Patua. And then cheese. And then what was
They're talking for a long time.
Shuichi!
I think that they possibly reset their dialogue.
All right, listen up.
This might be why it's not letting me out now.
Hey, did you?
For now. Well, however.
Let's see if there's a mist. Because there's this little panel here, it won't let me move. Rope is 65 feet. Invested just about everything. Oh, how the trick was.
Hey, so
How long are you gonna investigate here? We're gonna come on. Let's,
Kaito!
wait, Kaito. Is that everything? Done? Apparently there's more. Like, what the hell am I supposed to look for, dude? There's nothing left. I have to look up a guide or something. It's glitched out or something. Like, I need to be able to move this curtain, but it won't let me move the curtain.
Well, however.
I feel like it's glitched or something. Like, I want to look under the stairs. It's obvious that there's something under there, but it won't let me look.
hey, so
Kaito!
Yeah, there's nothing. There's literally nothing. I've investigated. It's glitched out. I have to like restart before I got to this point or something.
Oh my!
ugh.
That's everything. There's nothing else I can do. Let's try to click on everything up here again.
Hey, yeah.
Open window. Button sync. We already clicked on all this. Alright, we're just moving it. Game is glitched out or something. There's literally nothing to click on in this entirety of the thing. So the game is not working. Is there a name for where I am? A bug in Chapter 2 investigation. Chapter 2 investigating. If you click the water tank nearby but do not investigate the handcuff or the square glass board and quit the scene, you can either investigate them before you can neither investigate them forever. Both things will not be highlighted and you cannot investigate them to get the bullets. Go investigate the gym. Here to confirm I am having the same issue. I am soft locked out of being. I was specific. Yeah, I clicked. I don't want to do this. That's what soft. Is there any fix for this, or do I have to fucking reload? Nope, I have to. Fucking garbage. Game is trash. So 29. That's today. 22nd. 1400. Alright, 22nd. This looks like it was probably before the murder. This looks like probably after the soft lock occurred. Yep. Soft lock has already occurred. Yeah, this game is trash, dude. How do they port this and leave the shit in there? How hard can this fucking be to fix? What, put one dude on it for half an hour and it's fixed? Oh, wonderful.
Come on, man.
But
That's right.
okay.
Got it.
There we go. Okay, so this is... let's reload the save. Okay, we'll just spam through all the dialogue as fast as we can. It'll only take like 5 minutes or so to get back. Imagine if I didn't have multiple saves, dude.
But you know,
The sad part is that we might
Hey!
still miss something, because sometimes you have to talk to people multiple times.
But
come on.
You're right.
I was wondering why I couldn't click on that
But,
panel on the
hey,
ground and the handcuffs. Weird to me. I was like,
Atua.
surely those are like clues.
And
but I
then
guess not.
G. And then
I think I clicked on this when I tried to click on someone. Like I tried to click on her and I just clicked to slightly to the right. See? That might have been when I did it.
Himiko!
Come on. Oh, listen.
But
Well,
how?
Now we're forced to investigate behind here. Start with him.
Listen.
And him. Look up. Down. Do the rope, the water, then the tank, and then the stairs.
Huh? But if that could.
That's the first truth bullet it gave me.
That's however.
Then it kicks me out.
Kaito.
Is that the only truth bullet I have? Gunta's account. Definitely. Her account.
Hey.
I do not.
Well.
Kaito.
oh, listen.
Then the light panel. Timer. Tank. That should be a truth bullet.
That that is.
Hey! Wasn't the ladder highlightable? Then the curtains.
Oh. You can just barely.
Oh. Hey!
Okay. Okay.
Alright, it kicked us out. Going back, I don't care.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
Okay. Now. Now we go to the tank.
Come on, Nick.
But. Oh.
There we go. Start with a bucket.
Come
Do a bullet.
That- Oh my!
Then the body.
Damn.
What? No.
Damn.
Then belongings.
Ah.
And the glass. And the curtain. Check and see. Is this the same amount we had before? Let's tab out. I feel like we're missing one. Fresh stream. Trying to catch up due to. Why did the bike fall over? It was tired. Oh, I remember that from yesterday. Thought you were gonna say. Oh. By recently, I mean a few months ago now. But people did make a big deal about it. He is elderly, so. Before I was loading. I take a look. I took a look at my bullet. This is where I start loading. Okay, there we go. So let's compare my truth bullets. We have Gunta's account, the file, insect meet and greet, wet staircase, piranha tank, marked window, cram piranha. Oh, we have the. Okay. Handcuffs. Handcuffs. Why are there handcuffs here? Still locked. Actually, still locked, huh? That's actually interesting. Because when I saw the scratches, I was thinking maybe he was hung up by the handcuffs. Wouldn't the scratches be on the but then they would be on the up here. And in here. No, I feel like the scratches would be on the chain. But remember, the visuals aren't 100% accurate. Remember the murder with the shot put? How the visual. So it could have been that he was hanging. Oh wait, there is a scratch on the chain. Like I'm looking closer now, I'm leaning in, and there's a scratch on the chain. Small scratches on it. Cuffs appear to be stainless steel, but not too hard to strike. And scraping against something hard.
Huh?
Handcuffs. Stay in the tank. Never seen handcuffs in. Where'd they come from? True. Aren't any in the warehouse, so we know a certain someone who probably has handcuffs. They weren't in the warehouse. Another place that might have handcuffs in. This lab wasn't just for the old handcuffs in there. Perhaps some element. That added to the truth section. Back to that music. Because that wasn't. There's a square panel of glass at the bottom of the water tank. Doesn't look like a broken. Fragments far more random than it is nearly impossible for a broken water tank to perfect square of. You know what's funny? Is this glass from the top of the fish tank, of the piranha tank? You know what's funny? Yeah, this glass is from the top of the piranha. I don't want to lose my thought on this, but he was in the piranha tank already. That's how he was separated from it. I've already lost my thought. Damn it. There was something funny. Okay, so here's how it went. Boys. So let me, before you get hit with that bright white screen, let me go ahead and gray out the white background. So here we go. Here we go. So here's how it went. Okay. Big brain time, boys. Big brain time. So I thought that panel was attached to the floor. That panel is loose, therefore it's not a part of the trick. So here's what was going on. So what we have here all right, so we have is the box, right? This is the box with all the little piranha in it. There's a piranha. Look how angry it looks. Rawr, it's gonna eat you. So there's all the piranha in the box, right? Now here's the thing. The box had multiple parts to it. So, first off, the back portion was wooden, and the sides were wooden. So the back and the sides were wooden. The top, however, was open. There was nothing in the top, all right? Stuff could flow freely through the top. This. So stuff could go from here into there. It was completely open. Meanwhile, the bottom and the sides, like I said, the sides were all wooden, but the front part was glass. The front part was glass, the sides were wooden. And the bottom also was open too. So the bottom had little panels that slid open. Oops. Like so. And let's just pretend like the bottom part was wooden. I don't think it was. It might have been though. I thought it was something else. But it doesn't, it's not relevant, so let's just make it wooden for the sake of like people realizing what it is. So the bottom part here was wooden, the front was see-through, so you could drop stuff through the top and through the bottom. However, I think top originally had a glass panel on it. So what that means is, if the top originally had a glass panel, what we can do is image get ready for a white screen. All right, so what we could do here is side view, right? So this is the front view with the glass panel where you see it. We're gonna look at the side view here where the panel's open. So then what's happening here is the side view. That's right, I have to switch colors. The side right here would be wooden, right? This would all be wooden. However, imagine, if you will, it wasn't wood. You could see to the side of it before the body was dropped. So what would happen is there was a glass panel that was originally on the top, but it was pushed in. The glass panel would be leaning sideways like this. The piranha would be over here doing their evil piranha stuff, right? Their little angry face. Arrgh. Over on this side, the dead body. This is the worst skull and crossbones ever. The worst skull and crossbones ever. All right, the dead body of the fella. So, because the water was so murky, people are watching from this angle, right? This is the viewing angle. So this is the viewing angle right here that everyone sees it from. This side is wooden. The bottom, the left side is wooden. The bottom is wooden. And the back is wooden. So we can't see anything unless we climbed up and looked from the top. But it was like 30 feet in the air, so we weren't going to do that. So his body was floating in this part of the water here, opposite side of the piranha. Then, when the wooden panels flipped open, his body dropped into the tank with the piranha. Then the piranha finally had access to it. His body was set up. His body was not dropped during the trick. So the 3 people who were missing during the trick, who were prime suspects, because they were missing during the trick, a little less prime, right? A little less prime. However, they're all still suspects because all of them were missing in what I believe time of the murder took place, which was from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. or 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. The prior night is when I believe the murder took place. And at that time, they murdered him, and then either later on they set it up, or shortly after that, they set up this. So they had to have not full knowledge of how the trick worked. They only had to have knowledge that there was going to be piranha that were going to be dropped in the tank. Let me take a... Move the screen. The notes are... Okay, because I'm just using a notepad. So who carried the piranha tank? Kaito and Kibo, the robot, and Kaito carried the... So if he was in the tank, no, they would have seen it. At least they have knowledge of the tank. Everyone probably would have had knowledge of it. So Kaito and Kibo are higher suspects because of that. But still, my number one suspect is still the caregiver girl and the crazy-eyed girl talking about her god. Those are still my still prime suspects. They all had knowledge of this too. And so many things fall in more place with the other. Like how she was the one who got her to sew the curtains and things like that. Now, the placement of the other window on the other side of the pool, I believe that's going to be inside of the caregiver girl's room. And that makes me suspect her. Is what makes her the prime suspect. But if it wasn't for that window on the other side, I would also... Let's bring up my tier. So if it wasn't for the window, she would be the number one. She wouldn't be the number one suspect. Oh wait, here we go. Why is she ahead of him? That's not how it's supposed to be. Now I still don't like this guy. I still have him as number 2 because they're throwing him in my face so much. It's probably not him because of how much they're throwing him in my face, but I'm biting them, still putting him up there, right? But that's probably how she got to behind him. But this is my number 1 suspect right here. If these two weren't doing weird things, but like she really should be there, but still keeping her there because that window, the fact that she never let us into that room really gets me. And then this guy, he's just an asshole. He's always going to be up on this list, right? Just the same way Gunta is, I fully trust at all times. He's always going to be under this sus list. That is my current standing on what my theory is what's happening here. Know the trick to this case, but you're the first person I've ever draw them out really. Well, yeah, see, he did the first case and it solved itself. So the fun of doing this case like this is me solving it before the game tells me the answer. That's why I'm making tier lists and everything. Like the first case, you probably know the answer to that one too. And we solved it before it told us what the answer was. Like I even brought up the fact that she talked about how she really likes Rube Goldberg machine. Okay. So, front of the case, scary piranha. But what's really happening is there's a glass panel separating the fish from him, because the glass panel was originally up here and it was pushed down and his body was placed there. All right, so thanks, Tosh. Yeah, that's what happened. The first, right after I started doing the tier list, as soon as the first murder took place. And what's funny is that as soon as we found the first body, I was like, hold on, I have an idea. And then I made a tier list. Stopped. Okay. I was like, hold on, I made a tier list. And I made a tier list of all the people who I thought were the most suspicious and the most trusted. Gunta was the only one under fully as well. But the funny thing is that she was actually under the sus tier. I suspected my character from the very beginning. I still thought it was moon logic, though. I appreciate what they did, but it upset me because I don't believe it was possible the way they did it. I suspected her because I thought she had like multiple personalities. I never actually thought that was adding items to my inventory without telling me she was adding items to my inventory, without them actually being in. And that could perfectly time the rolling of a shot put, that his head would be back spot perfectly at that point in time. You know, I was like, it was too much. It was too much. And he should be in the dead spot as well, but there's a possibility it was him. So that's why he's up here. I haven't ruled it out. He's pretty low on the list. This up here is ordered. This up here is ordered. This one should be a lot more reasonable to believe. Yeah, I think they should have went with multiple personnel. Or because her rolling the shot put through the vent, perfectly timed, like hitting his head. Like, come on. And she didn't even know the music was going to be at the time. But they made a big point in that. It's like, and the music was playing. That's the sound of the ball, so that the person wouldn't know the ball was coming. I'm like, well, then wasn't her trap faulty to begin with because she didn't plan on the music? It was very moon logic-y. But I did appreciate what they would try to do. I understand it. I just don't think they... All right, so let's go ahead and close this and click back into the... Nearly impossible for a broken water tank to produce such a perfect glass. What exactly? Game. All right, that's all I wanted to say. I believe we've investigated everything. No, you have not. Ugh. Our investigation is over now, so
no.
I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Man.
Yes, like underneath the stairs. There was clearly a panel on the side of the stairs that he didn't open. GameCuber. You have a nice one too. You still don't know. I never thought detective work should be so much work. So hey, McTosh, you know that the people who made this game are releasing a new game pretty soon. It's not a Danganronpa game. It's but it's like a 3D game instead of the picture. But it is a whodidit game. You're playing a character who has amnesia who becomes a murder investigator. So it's basically the same thing. It's just not the murder game of it. That's why I started playing this game. I was like, oh, that game looks interesting. I saw it in the Nintendo Direct. I was like, oh, that game looks interesting. Let me, like, what other games do they make? And I was like, oh, okay, they made this game. You know what? Let's try it out and see what their game making style is. So the whole tier list thing and the diagrams and all that stuff. Anytime I play like a who did it mystery game, I'm gonna start doing that from now on. I think that is an interesting touch to the stuff, so you guys can know for sure my thinking patterns and whatnot. You still don't know. I never thought detective work would be so much work. So where else do you gotta investigate? First, the pool next to the gym. They're connected to the window above the stage, so we need to have a look at. After that, I want to go into Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Also, don't forget, we should actually investigate the child giver's lab, because I bet you that window that's on the other side of the pool is in her room. Hey Soren, did you see my diagram? Or did you just get here? I didn't close it, luckily. I left it open. So I drew a diagram of the fish tank, right? So this is how it was. These, oh wait, why didn't it, did I hit back at some point? Tone, color. So this here, the sides here were wooden panels. The back was a wooden panel, but the front was glass. And the top was open, and the bottom open by the wooden panels on the bottom opening, right? Well, my theory, this is the side view, right? This is this like one of the wooden panels. Imagine if the wooden panel was transparent. So what I believe happened was, so this is where they're looking, the glass panel, and they see the piranha, but what happened was the top that did not have any glass on it used to have glass, and that glass was horizontally placed in the tank, which smushed up all the fish. And then on the other side of it was the dead body, already drowned, of the victim. But we couldn't see it because there was wooden panels on the sides and the back, and we couldn't see up through the top, obviously. So then when the wooden panels flipped open, on the bottom, the body with the piranhas fell into the tank. That's my working theory right now. I've deduced that the handcuffs were found in the water tank probably came from there. Is that everything? Blast off the Ultimate Magician Lab. I want to know more about Hakumi's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. We've got to look for them, don't we? Forget to hydrate? I will. Look, Suichi, after all, it's going to be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
All right.
Don't screw around.
Ain't right. Are you saying I'm useless? Is there a right way to respond to that? They still won't let me look under the stairs in the back. There's clearly a false panel on the side of the stairs. Piranhas are dangerous, especially Hollywood piranhas. They're like 10 times more dangerous. I'm gonna keep checking his door. At some point, it's locked. Might as well start with the Magician's Lab. So close. So this is Hakumi's research lab. What were we investigating again? The trick Hakumi used on her magic show. I need to figure out how it works.
You know,
well, you say that, What if it was some real magic with no
That's...
mechanisms? That would be a problem. It's not just about the trick. Need to ask that guy some questions. Alright, let's smash up the folks first. That way we know what we don't have to fiddle around with. Okay. We're good to go.
But you know,
Everything, even if it solves the case, revealing him in his trick is, well, it makes things kind of boring. Kaito, are you the type who wants to believe in magic? Oh, Kaito believes in magic.
idiot.
That's not what I mean. I was just thinking that her tricks are like magic that brings
I
smiles.
see.
Yeah, I guess I would think about it that.
Yeah.
You would think about it that way. Besides, it's just like my dream to go to space. I believe I can travel across the Milky Way. I believe in aliens. Flying around space with thoughts like that. Spirit of adventure. Yeah, so it's like that, huh? Kaito, that's
You're so dumb.
the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Your idealistic dreams won't help this.
What?
Who you calling stupid? No need to yell. Why is cosplayer girl? What are you doing here, Samugi? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm playing. I'm playing, but plain to see. Investigating. Hey, Samugi. The victim didn't happen to see you without your glasses, did they?
Okay.
Is that so?
Hey, so
Because if the victim didn't see her without her glasses, I would put her down on the... I'm still thinking about that. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking.
No.
No, in fact, I still haven't found anything. If people seeing her without glasses isn't... I'm going to move that clue I thought of. And next semester or whatever. What? Because... Or chapter, probably. Next chapter. Because she specifically... That seems like an open threat to me. Said that... What is it? I wrote it down. Control F glass. Yes, here we go. Those who see her true form pay a terrible price. And she's referring to seeing her without glass. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. I think I leave that guy alone. It's just plain bad. Fuki gave Kokichi a meaningful.
Hey!
So I decided to plainly keep an eye on him. The way even plain old me can help out. But he is suspicious. He's always suspicious. One of the reasons
Shuichi!
I never beat him. If there's ever a case where he's not suspicious, like I'm immediately gonna protect him 10 times. Hey, sweet. Can you ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You're my favorite after all. Everything I have about. You know what we should ask him? Because if we ask him if he killed him, he'll say yes. Because yes, that means... Because almost every damn word out of... When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous. That's what I mean.
Hey!
Do actually, but about when we were kidnapped by Gunta yesterday. Snuck into our room. Is that all you were doing? Came back to pretty late.
I see.
I know my alibi for nighttime mission. Good question to ask. Jim is off limits during time, so Ryoma was probably... Is the pool off limits? Makes nighttime yesterday. So since everyone.
Hey!
If I just step by step happen. After you regain consciousness, Hunter brought Kamiko and Andy. That's about 5 minutes. That's about 5 minutes before. Right after that, I left Gunta's lab and headed to dorms. Thought I'd be back in an hour to the start of nighttime. Something happened.
Huh?
I got to the entrance hall. Spotted me. Who's Kurumi again? I pulled up a web. Oh wait, I don't need that while I'm. Because I can just hit F1. There we go. Ah, the maid. That's right. Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gunta's lab, so it was around 9 p.m. I got to the entrance. Who was at the entrance? Started throwing questions at left and right, asking if I was up to make, which you were. Started criticizing my behavior, lectured me, my manners in relationships. I love Kurumi. Can you believe that? I mean, does she think she is my mom or something?
If I remember correctly,
Ask her. Didn't you ask her?
That's so mean.
Kept talking and then finally let me go. Wow. Hey, he asked Kurumi to be his mom, and so she was just being his mom. She tries to help everyone. Finally let me go at 10 p.m. Then nighttime rolled around. Alright, hold on. Been delayed, I guess, because the phone supposed to be today, but okay. Hold for a little bit. Kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime.
huh?
Hour. Only the first half hour. Then we played tag for half an hour. Starting to bore me. Then,
Please wait.
stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I just gotta listen to you. I don't gotta listen to you. It's not worthy. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing Ultimate Supreme Leader. On Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That is.
Got a request.
So that means...
And I guess Kurumi decided to take tag super soon. If someone requested that she help that she kill someone, that just seems so weird. This game's logic might do, she might, like the game's logic might have her. I tried my best, but in the end, she caught me up.
I'm disappointed.
And she started lecturing me.
So
So do your eyes still
Maybe.
ran into each other and from 9 p.m. nighttime. go. Time I returned to Gunther's lab, it was already up. From 10 to 11, didn't have an alibi.
Ah.
Oh yeah. I did see something odd while Karun was lecturing. However, his alibi that he couldn't have done it is that the room was closed. But is the pool closed at nighttime? I don't remember. And even if the pool is closed, there's a window on the other side in the caregiver's room. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing me. And he can get into that room even if it's locked because he has lockpicking skills. This guy is still really high on the suspect list. He could have taken care of that. He could have gotten into the pool room through the caregiver's room if that window is indeed in her room, and then dumped the body from the pool room into gymnasium. Now, how a little guy like him could be moving a body that much is moon logic-y, but like I would rule him out as the murderer if it wasn't for the moon logic of the previous. Because I don't think he's strong enough to move that dude's body, even though that dude was tiny as hell. Did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing. Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. So her alibi checks out too. Not fully, but partially. So that is how she scared off Gunta. That is the scientist, bad scientist girl. She's always making lewd jokes. Now the reason she's missing, but the reason she's not on my list higher is... Take a look at your list real quick. The reason why she's near the bottom of the top of this list is specifically because I believe they're going to want to keep her around, because I believe the developers are fans of the lewd jokes that they make with her character. Same way I believe they're fans of the references to anime they make with her. Now they do make references with anime with other characters, but it's mostly with her. So I think that from a video game standpoint, the developers are going to want to keep her and her around for a lot longer, because they can make these they can exploit I mean, the developers will be able to exploit those two characters for their own sense of humor. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Soren. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. Wonder who it was. The girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? By the way, you did get captured by Gunta yesterday, Kaito? Where were you and what were you doing?
Okay.
Was running around, or he didn't get captured. I was running around the whole time. Hid in the bathrooms, bedrooms. They ever talked about that pin on his Let's see. Order communicate with us. They were Birdcage, it might fit inside. This might fit inside this. This is nothing to do with the case. Gotta check out everything. Several swords stabbed into a human-sized box. I thought that the next murder, well, not the next, but I thought the murder that would take place with the magic tricks would be this sword box. I thought at some point they were going to open the sword box, and in the sword box was going to be the impaled body of I'm not sure we'll be able to. That's true. That trial, the first trial, took hours and hours and hours. If there was a person inside, they would come out fine. That's the trick, I think. This is nothing to do with the case. Use a magic trick too. I've seen it in magic shows before. This has nothing to do with the case. Like a guillotine. That's a huge saw, and it's probably used for the saw person in half trick. What? Did I target the saw again? Okay, all of that is the saw. Okay. And the last thing we can target is the water tank thing, I figured. This water tank, it looks like the one that was used. Go. So looks the same as the tank in Hikumi. So I guess this one was a backup. Hikumi told me in Ibo when we carried the tank out of here. And perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that's a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the water tank near the top opens up. But why open it up? How big is that? Oh wait, perhaps it's random. The segment had to be open. How big is that? Is that big enough for a plane? Hatch at the top that opens the water escape tank. Wait, what else can I click on? Or I consult them after the fact? I guess that's it. I guess that's everything.
All right.
No, but hey!
Trying to see if any of them say anything new that now that we've investigated everything.
Yeah. By the
Okay. As far as I can tell, that's everything. Oh wait, hold on. I see how big the opening is. You see it right there? Yeah, that's more than big enough for a person. That's big enough for a obese person, in fact. That is a huge opening. That is massive. Okay. Can we still visit other locations?
What's the matter?
Okay.
No.
What's the matter?
Okay.
So Kokichi's still with me.
What's
Wait,
the
is
matter?
that the name of it?
Okay.
Kaito? Kaito is still with me, I guess. Oh, we can go upstairs. Interesting that we can go upstairs. Ah, the tennis room. That's why. Let's save. We already got soft locked once.
What's the matter?
Okay.
I was wondering why it let me up here, but it's specifically because of the tennis area. I'm still checking to see. Sometimes it might let me in
What's
other
the matter?
areas.
Okay.
What's the matter?
Okay.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Okay.
All right, here we go. To the third floor. There's the tennis room, so let's check that last because that's where it wants us to go. What we're gonna do here is actually one place I think we're gonna end up being able to check. Is she guarding her room? Bro, she's still guarding her room. This time Kurumi's here. Bro, if someone gave... There's no way Kurumi would help someone murder someone, right? Just because she was asked to? There's no way she's that helpful.
What's the matter?
Okay.
Do you
Thank
agree?
Kurumi. We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present with us. As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get
May
a
I?
massage? But of course, since you are here, may I ask you a question? Time of death was not provided, so I am questioning everyone in order to
What do you
determine it.
think?
When was the last time you saw Ryuma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gunta yesterday, about 6 in the evening. I heard of this cool game called Metal Hellsinger. I can play it because it's on Games Pass. I know about it. But I don't know how people can stream it since you need to play the game to the music like the one game played that looks similar to Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda. Yeah, does the game have copyrighted music on it? I thought the game had like custom music. The game is zoomed in. Thank you for letting me know. I never turned off that screen. Right before I was kidnapped by Gunta yesterday, about 6 in the evening.
So...
That's the time I saw him. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then,
And you are fine, Kayato. Important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey!
The last time someone witnessed him
That is correct.
alive, Gunta was the last one who saw him alive at 8 p.m. Yoma managed to avoid being captured by him, but what the hell is that? What does that mean? Shuchi. Japanese language term and various mythical technique rapid move. The character in a word can be rendered literally as shrinking into the earth, referring to how the technique reduces the spatial distance of objects to effect. Excuse me. Greenman was still running around after I got captured.
yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes Earlier, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gunta. Okay, Soren. In that case, Gunta's testimony, highly
Yes.
credible. Yes. We at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until 8. Gunta's testimony is always credible.
Hey,
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. You serious about it?
So what?
Fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can solve the case on your own? Don't think. That's completely different. This is... That's pretty harsh. But my sidekick is working his out.
Huh?
Got it.
Sidekick. Yep, Suichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick?
So,
More of a scientist type of a guy. So it really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't be a scientist? Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
you know,
More importantly, why have you been here?
like I'd know.
Why do you care? But
no.
because it's bothering. Been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters.
I don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
Yes. No, don't. No, yes, it is. What's in this damn room? I demand to know. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just wanted to. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this is nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey,
True that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
is that all right?
but you should at least cooperate with our
Because
investigation. Because all of our lives.
Is that so?
Even if I did cooperate, it wouldn't be of any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night, shower, including at night.
Hey,
I'm gonna ask you this: did you see Gunta at all last night? Gunta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all
Why?
of us. How were you able to avoid
I
being
see.
captured? Gunta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him. If you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gunta got scared off by that. Well, I guess he would hold back against. As I listened to Maki's testimony, I questioned him. What reason?
Hey,
Are you done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know.
ah,
Okay.
huh?
that's right.
All right. Well, her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed you. Why my instincts are telling me. I care about your instincts.
Hey, so
If you remember anything, be sure to tell Suichi.
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know. And the only. Someone else can verify that testimony. That might be. I want to pressure her. And I was like, I want to tell her how the body. I was like, the body was put in the tank. Pulled, possible, I believe, from another window that is possibly in the room. I've searched this whole place and I can't find it. And it's on this side of the room. It's on this side of this building. Goes either through this fake door, or it's in her damn room. Let me look at that room. Back down. Hi. The handcuffs were found in the tank. The handcuffs came from here. That means the culprit had left a trace of evidence. The room is a little different from.
What's the matter?
No.
Figure out more about it. Take care of it. Alright, let's start by smashing up the things that are in the bank. That stuff's in it. That's everything. Okay, let's start by talking to him.
Hey, so
You think the handcuffs in the tank were from here, right? Let's check it out. Start with this over here. The monitor for communicating with us. So clunky. Thing that we can't take a look at. Ah, we can't actually investigate anything, even the net that's lowered. Only the door. I tried to get in there before, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, yep. Where the handcuffs came. First time I've been in here. Shower room, but it feels like the ultimate tennis pro. And more like the ultimate prisoner's lab.
Hey, so
You think it's made this way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower?
Okay.
Just for... Yeah, I think they did. Hanakuma's got bad taste. Well, we already knew that. Anything here I can break? Doesn't look like it. It looks like a breakthrough lab. Start by talking to Ido.
So
The Ultimate Prisoners Research Lab. Hanakuma's got bad taste. Well, next, to save some time. Really, we can't investigate the cells. The window? It's on the wrong side of the school, though, isn't it? Pretty sure this is the wrong side of the school. We'll have to go outside and do this and look at this again. I could have swore it was on the opposite side. This is a pretty big stone sink. Fill it up with a lot of water. This scratches on the stone. Something like something was scratched against it.
So
Right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. Interesting. Okay. So he was drowned in this then. I thought he was drowned in the pool, but he was probably drowned in that. Here they are, the handcuffs. Look, Kaito's handcuffs hanging in the wall. Oh. They look like the ones in the tank. Or wait. They are the same.
Because,
I think so. Look here.
remember,
See the empty hook? The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. But the culprit was definitely here. Last is the window. So I was wrong about the side of the building. I think the game is wrong. I'll double check the side. This window has no vines or barbed wire or bars blocking it. And there was that one window I could see from the pool there. Probably that window I should open it.
just as I suspected.
So the window is not in the ultimate caregiver's room. So either the game is wrong about what side of the thing.
The window you can see from the pool is the window to Ryoma's lab.
Higher up. Hide body down if it was. Throw them into the. Got something up. Scratch mark is here too. Scratch is diagonal, but I don't think that matters. It could have been like a rope or something. He was handcuffed, right? You handcuff him. You dangle him. You handcuff his hands to the rope, right? And then you dangle him on the rope after you handcuff his hands to the opposite side of the rope. And then you push him out the window and he goes down to the other window or to the other window the way like the zip liner, like a zip liner sort of style, right? Then you can go down there and get rid of the body yourself, like cut the rope or something like that. Cool. Wait up. We're on the 3rd floor, so we're pretty high up, yeah? If you did it just right, I think you could jump right into the pool from here.
You're right.
Yeah, and you could swim at any time other than nighttime.
But
It said that the school rules and the rule in the pool. See, well, I don't want to. Doesn't do it. Oh, exactly. What's this?
Hey, so
Look, there's weird scratches on the window.
okay,
Alright. They're different. Definite abrasions. Marks or something. Positive, these marks aren't the opening and closing the window frame is sturdy as well. How was the tennis net? Like the tennis net wouldn't be. Could be Moon Logic and fabric. From his film. I didn't. I thought I didn't. I turn on emote. They're on. Maybe it did it. No frame is sturdy as well. My original clock or something like that was set up from like it would have.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right?
huh?
got it.
Amazing I am. And
I'm Kaito Momota,
all in
luminary of the
day's work for
stars.
Kaito Mo- Luminary of the. I mean, I found a pretty important. Say that. Came here to. Together with the. There are too many.
Hey,
Now,
All right.
hit then. Next plate.
Okay.
All right, so let's keep this in our head, okay?
Let's go.
As far as we can.
Hey, so
So where to go?
whoa,
Came through the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell under the.
hold up.
Hell, something caught my leg.
That's
That metal, that's a cable. There we go. That's what was tied around. That looks like a cable. Okay, because I say a rope wouldn't scratch the
Ah,
tennis net. Over. That. This. Okay, the tennis net. That's what it is. Investigation. The reason I thought the room felt off was because of the net. Last time the tennis net was up.
okay.
But now, who uses a metal wire to hold up a tennis net? Now the cable has been moved. Okay, so someone took the cable off? Why would they do that?
Hey,
Kaito, can you help me? I want to measure how long this cable is. No need, it's about 50 feet. What? Well, I was in the tennis club till the middle school, so I know how long the cable is. So you were in the
That's
tennis
right.
club? Why it's pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like
hey.
Ryoma from before? Never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
you know,
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis who hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis team.
jeez.
Then once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. Pissed me off so much. I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do.
So,
So what's suspicious is about the length of the cable. Is something?
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details. Huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking. What is this? What is that analogy? Tennis cable been added to the section of the map. So I investigated both things at once. Last time I was here, the net hung out. Yeah. I was here too. Yeah, there ended up being a lot more evidence there than I thought there would be. All right, so let's get the layout of this. All right, so we see here how the floor is. So the stairs, we're going to use the stairs as a reference. The stairs are on this side of this school at the moment. This side is unknown. We don't know what side it's on. Supposedly it's on the right side of the school. Right, here we are. The stairs are here, supposedly on the right side of the school. The stairs are on the right side of the school, then the exit should be in this direction. Because we would be facing it like this when we come in. So when we come in, we should be facing this direction. So let's continue. That should be the entrance down there that I'm trying to look at. Shit, that is the entrance. Yeah, I reversed it in my head. I don't know how I ended up reversing it. This is why I suspected her. I ended up reversing it. So yeah, this is the right side of the school. I thought this was the right side of the school and that was the left side of the school. I should have known, because from up above you can see that that says south. If that says south, then that's the east, and if that's the east, that means it's the right side of the school. Shit. Okay, so we have to change. That's our change. The window being in her room was the #1 thing. But because she's on the opposite side, I had to bring her down a little. Not going down by that much, but she is going down a little bit. These are still mine. So these are my #1 and 2 suspects now. So yeah, I don't know how I mixed that up. That's so weird. But if we go outside, just on the right side of the school, if we're looking at the school, so the east side of the school is where the pool is. So if we look at the school like this, ooh crap, we shut off. Over there is where the pool is. Right there, you can see it right over there. And if we take a look at the pool, from the inside of the pool, this here is the gymnasium, right here. You can see that window that's on the opposite side right there. So, the inside of the pool, this side point is at the gymnasium. And then the left side has a 3rd floor, as you can see way up there. And that 3rd floor room right there is the tennis room. So that right there is the tennis room right there. And that is the prisoner part, the shower room in the tennis room that faces inside the pool. Before we go though, let's check around if there's anything to find. I love how fast you can move.
Okay.
It's super unrealistic, but I don't give a damn, dude. I hate it in games when they waste your time making you so slow from point A to point B, even though you're literally just nothing but walking with danger.
What's the matter?
Okay.
What's the matter?
Okay.
They let me in here. So we're gonna check his room. Check out
Hey, so...
Got Ryoma's key, right? Doesn't feel right going through. First thing, I want to check her room. See if it lets me. After that, let's check. Last. Go ahead and check his room.
So...
How did you put it in the book? But I can't find
You're
it.
right.
Huh?
Hey,
See if we. High possibility that Ryoma had the culprit. Right, then all we need to do is get everyone's videos together now. See who's the.
remember,
One video left at the scene. Suspicious. No reason the culprit would leave behind that
Ah,
evidence.
Okay.
Video is not in the room.
got it.
No, it's just a thought. That video was.
Okay.
Yes, best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
Right. I expected from my top sidekick. Some other sidekick?
Shuichi!
What's the matter,
No.
Suichi? Nothing. By the
So,
way, I was thinking
I mean,
maybe we should have watched
Huh?
after all.
nah.
They showed the most important people. They showed the most important. Right?
That's right.
Maybe we should have watched them without looking.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Keith. After thinking,
that's right.
fine. If I am afraid about watching them, going the same route as they are. I don't know whether I. Those mom's texting me. Innocence. is taking? There we go. All right. right, I'm getting back to the stream. Actually, I'm gonna make a coffee. I'm making a coffee. Bottle of water. Okay. I'll be right back. No floofing. We were worried about watching them. Watch them together. Hope I was muted. I'll tell you the story. I was kind of laughing about. funny. Um. Yeah. Hold on. It acts very weird. So. Went somewhere with a hurricane. And, took her cat with her. He didn't like that. So he threw it. And when I say he threw a tantrum, he literally threw a tantrum. What he was doing. He rolled over on his back. But even without touching him. He was so upset with her, he did the grocery room tantrum thing. Can you hear me now? So he rolled over on his back and was looking at her, just crying at her. Said the moment she took him home, stopped crying. She eventually gave in and took him back home. And the moment she took him back home, he stopped crying. This is basically her.
Got it.
Yeah. Should have gathered together and watched them. I understand. I'm torn on the motive thing. On one hand, I don't want to hide the truth from anybody. Share the motives, everyone, together. And yeah, I don't know. Like the only way you were willing to, you would be able to watch yours is if we watched it together. After watching them all together, for them. If you're not willing to share yours publicly, if you don't want people to see it, then it gets destroyed without you being able to see it. That's how I would have went about it if I... We should have gathered together and watched all the videos. bear everybody's. If it's something we can't bear by yourself, it's possible.
Yeah.
That's what cooperation.
Ah,
That's what
Huh?
hey,
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in. That's why he forced us into the same room. You think that's his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? If it was that, if that's what he wanted, he would have just asked us.
jeez.
What a normal person would have. Thing is, he's not.
That's
normal.
right.
He did want us to cooperate, but there's no way to know for sure. It's impossible to know what Kokichi did. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for.
Let's go.
The light? Light is big too, like in my room. Could I target the light in my room? And I bet it looks like the one in my room. I don't see the Cubs pad here, nothing else. Investigate here as well, just in case. When I opened the closet, I discovered several identical sets of clothes in the room. Like my room.
Ah,
My clothes look like that too. Just packed with nothing but our uniform. Really, must be the same for
That's
everyone.
right.
No Cub pads here. Culprit must have taken it. Everything. Last place to let us search. That is the. We go to the pool. Let's check this side.
What's the matter?
okay.
And we did determine that right here, between this rock and this grass, where Gunta found the horse A writing, matched the background in the picture, this location. And it might actually be that little thing right there in the center of the screen back there. I doubt it. I think it's in the grass. How that's relevant to the story, I don't know. I don't think that tube was always down there, was it? This is the pool. Much like a school. The window investigated above the stage. The gym connects to the gate, right? The culprit probably got in and out from. All right, investigate every nook and cranny. Not gonna do it. So notice that when you destroy some of the things, sometimes the shadow's not there and sometimes it is. Typically, you destroy it, the shadow is still there. Shadows of this. Shadow for that one. Shadow for the other thing over here. So the inner tube is a new thing. Wait, fabric. Bits of fabric. That's new. Barge evermore. It looks like something on the resort. Nothing has changed. Full specifications of how wide the room. We already wrote the specifications down. 82 feet in length, 39 feet wide is this part, and then 13 on each end, with the left and the right sides having 8 feet. It's the actual math that is important is the 39 plus 8. Wait a second. Yeah. That's just so. I don't. Okay, it could be video game logic, but that doesn't leave a lot of room to tie a cable, because cable is hard to tie tight. It doesn't like to be tied like that, and that doesn't leave a lot of room. That's 3. That's 1.5 feet on each cabinet to tie off. That might be just barely enough. I would have to bend the cable myself. The cable is either exactly long to be able to tie off on both, or no, it's not. It's not exactly long enough. This could be the moon logic of the game, though. Not long enough is because even though the room is 47, the cable not be directly horizontal. Room is 1. So it's 47 feet across, and probably about where from 6 to 10, which means the cable is tied off. So if they did use the cable to tie it off, that's a problem. Cable would not reach diagonally perfectly. 47 feet. 37 feet. Plus additional, like I said, anywhere from 6 to 10 feet diagonal. Not gonna be long enough. There's something bothering me about the pool. Oh no, jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa!
Oh, where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car, or that's all.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See, no swimming at nighttime.
That
would be a violation, right?
Hey,
If anyone violated the school regulations, a campus-wide siren would blare. And then that person would be ripped apart by the exisal.
What?
Go that far?
yeah.
So far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one has been yet. How's it going, Jim? If that's the case, can we assume no?
Oh, yeah.
At the very least, the inner tube has a rope. I think at nighttime, I'd pull it. There's this deeper part there that just drops off. This doesn't look like a normal school pool or pool resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled all the way. Water to swim. Water level. Something floating in it. Inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big, sturdy rubber tube.
I see.
Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after them.
Rise and shine, Ursine!
Look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight and I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun.
Ah.
You know, Monodam might be on some kind of one. Might be on to something. I kind of want to go.
I'll do it.
Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
You stupid!
Idiots, we're not here to play. We're here to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocobs, Cubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around. He's gonna die next, I bet.
Dumbass!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Don't get it? I'll throw y'all into the pool myself. Please don't!
Can't we all get along?
Manosuka, please stop. Can't we all just get along? Blip, 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 blip.
What?
Is all that remains.
Just saying, if we don't get along, I'll end up like Mono Kid.
Right now.
Wow,
So
didn't
long.
answer.
Farewell.
Amazing adventure.
So then, it was one of us that put the inner, not the Mono Cub. Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. That's a dumb thing to say. Isn't related to the case if we're just playing around, then. Why is a rope tied to it? What could that be for? This is interesting. Not added to the clue. So, the wire was tied from here to here, even though that doesn't make sense. I shouldn't have been able to. Was the inner tube? Don't tell me that this is some weird moon logic-y shit, like the body was in the inner tube and then it slid down through there and then it just fell through the window perfectly. I don't want to hear that. Do not tell me that's what it is, game. There's something else floating in the pool. Like a piece of fabric.
Jeez.
It's trash, right? Nothing to be worried
You
about.
know...
We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going? Okichi? Oh, okay, I see. Perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. I should learn and trust it sometimes. Mine too, as the effective. Black piece of fabric has been added. But the inner tube has not been added. Are you serious? The inner tube with the rope has not been added. And they specifically mention it's sturdy. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's pull equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. The inner tube. Lower upper thingy. Electric air pump. That's what it's called. See, you usually feel a large inner tube. Oh yeah, very convenient. Doesn't seem to be in. Picking up outside. The hurricanes are coming. There's something else to be anything else with it. Nothing else with it. Guess we're done here?
Well,
I still say that if that metal cable was used, that's a plot hole. Metal cable is about 50 feet. It has to be longer than 50 feet because the room is 47 feet across according to... wait, hold on. Does this room hang? The room hangs. That might be why. Okay. Because if the pool was 47 feet across, including the width of the room, then what's going on here is that in order that would mean this is 47 feet. However, this isn't 47 feet most likely because you can see this overhang. Because I was about to say, if it's 47 feet from here to this window, you got to remember this window is an entire floor higher, which means it would lower the elevation. I already checked the pool. Also, but still here. This is my working theory here. This is my how it was done still. Nothing has changed. This is the view that we saw. This would be one of the wooden sides and the glass top was pushed in. Body was dropped into there, which separated him from the piranha until the doors opened up. Don't need this screen anymore because I'm playing the game. I can just let's close that. I don't need the screen that tells me they're oh yeah, I have my I have a tier list of so here's my current list. I don't ever like this guy. That's why he's at there. But her right here, my number one suspect besides this guy who's all she specifically told the maid to sew the curtain. Right? So she would have knowledge that the windows was there. She was also with us at the pool when we learned that window from the pool is attached to the gymnasium and that there was a second window at another point. She was in this location. Now, she was also there and she was also there and I think the maid was there. Now, the only way the maid
Yes, yes.
No, Ryoma is a suspect. Not in dead because he's a... Now, I still believe that it's most likely her. Until I realized that I had the school out backwards, much higher on the list. Because I thought the window was... But I reversed the head and side of the school was side. So it was his room. So that lowered her because she was number one. Why was she hiding that room? Definitely her. So she had time to commit, and she had time to hide the body because it could happen at any. Could have killed him and taken at the time of death, like when he... And Gunta is innocent of all crime. I'm leaving everything where it is, specifically because she was part of the trip. Even though, like, I think the asked her would not have was said, would you so helpful, would she okay and then do it? I doubt it, seriously. Yeah, everyone else is where I believe they should. He's always going... My voice cuts off half the time. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Or, like, what do you mean by my voice cutting off? Let me myself talk for a bit, guys. Half the time. Even though, like, I think the asked her would not have was... Yo, my voice is cutting off a lot. So helpful, would she okay and then do it? I doubt it, seriously. Let me put my voice away from the mic. There's no way. Is my voice cutting out right now, like at all? Let me know if my voice is cutting out right now. Like, I'm pointing away from the mic and talking, and I see the mic thing going up and down, but that doesn't mean... Why was it doing it then? That's weird. Yeah, always let me know if something like that is happening so I can make sure to fix it as soon as possible. I have no clue why it was happening. Very strange. It should not have been happening. Because I'm looking away from the mic right now and talking while looking at this, and it's still picking up my voice. Let me look over here, and now I'm looking over here and talking. It is still picking up my voice, right? That's really weird. And especially because I looked at the camera and I was moving people left and right, which means I probably was talking about them. So let me go over it again, but a little bit quicker. So I feel like there's a chance that she would have killed people if someone asked her to do it because she's so helpful, but I seriously doubt that. That's crazy. But these two are here because they took part in the trick. That's why they're here. And he's here because he's always going to be here because he's always suspicious. And he's here because he's always going to be here because he's always suspicious because he hates air conditioning, and that's evil. She's here because she's my #1 suspect beyond this guy, and because she's the one who told her to sew the curtains. So that might be a key thing, right? She might have just had her sew the curtains just to sew the curtains. Or she might have told her to sew the curtains because she knew that she needed the window hidden at the time of the trick. She used to be higher on the suspect list, but she got lowered down because I figured out that the window was on the opposite side of the school. I reversed the school in my head, And so it was actually on the school side of the school with his room and not the side of the school with her room. He's here because he wasn't present during the bug thing, so he does not have a full-fledged undeniable a full alibi for the time of the murder. He doesn't have an alibi for the what the heck? He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either. He could have done it to himself somehow. And she doesn't have an alibi, and my character, I don't know. I just don't trust myself. Same way I didn't trust my character in the first murder too. But if the game would let me choose what to do right now, the first thing I would do is go find everyone's pads without like one at a time. And then would start from the people who I suspect the least to the people I suspect the most. So we'd go to Gunta, get his pad, get this pad, get all these people's pads, and collect them up one at a time. And whoever's pad we cannot find, that might be the murderer. Yeah, but I already checked the rules. When we checked the rules, it made him spawn in.
You guys!
Whoa! Shut up!
Hey,
I don't wonder why he was saying it twice. He was reading himself that time. Can we do it 3 times now?
you guys!
No.
Whoa.
I was wondering, because he's saying everything twice. If anyone violates the regulations, and anyone violates the school regulations. Because I was figuring maybe because it was the second time I talked to him, it did it twice.
Shut up!
Hey,
As far as I can tell, there's nothing else to be able to investigate in here. The inner tube is not listed as a part of the clue, though. That's really strange. You can see the gym window from over here. That's the window they investigated from the top of the stage, Jim. It's pretty high up. You'd be able to reach it from with just a ladder. I agree, the ladder is only barely reaching the window, and that was on the stage. If that's the case, then that might have been hard for someone.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be right.
Hey, so
Luigi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? Got all psyched up about it. How does it? It doesn't seem there were any clues here. Well, the inner tube is still bothering me. I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to the case. If the inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. If it was related to the case, why didn't he clean it up? Just leaving it sitting out like that doesn't think that's a straight up careless. No, even if you wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pool or anything around here that could that could the inner tube. So it's right, the inner tube might have fallen into the pool and they weren't allowed to go in and get it out of the pool because it was too late at night. No, I'm gonna click on that final window next. That's the only thing I haven't clicked in the room.
Remember,
The water level is so low you couldn't grab the tube, even if you did.
but you know,
That's why not just jump in with fish or outright. And that's right, they couldn't get in water. Couldn't get in the water, yes, I suppose you could think of it that way. I didn't check the other window.
already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see.
I didn't check the other window, did I? Did I check the other window?
What? It's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard.
Look at the ice bucket. It has some sort of like, there's like grapes with bears hanging off the vines, and there's like a trumpet playing bear.
See you later!
Shuichi!
It's like it's time, bro.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Dumbass!
Hey, why do you look so worried?
Don't worry
now?
about it.
You can do it. I believe in you. Believe in me.
Why?
I'm almost certain I didn't click on that other window. Why do you trust me, Kaito? The chance I'm the coal.
Idiot!
I believe in you because I want to, but I need a reason other than that.
Listen up.
That why you believe. Ain't sure. I might have been betrayed in the end.
I believe in you.
If I worried about that, I might be able to believe that the people I want to believe.
Shuichi!
You're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink. Or gone to space.
Let's do it!
If you're not going to get yourself in gear now, then now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep
Kaito,
your chin
I-
up!
Yeah, the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick. Right, I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do it. I'm going to survive. I get a cough drop. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. Telling you, this could be Total Recall, man. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone. No, I want to live as long a long life. Can't die in a place like this. I guess I did click on the other window. I don't remember. Maybe I didn't get soft locked. Okay, I can turn back around. Maybe I can go in. Oh. Okay, I'm locked out. Hopefully I didn't get soft locked, because that happened earlier. We got soft locked because it didn't let me finish doing what I wanted to do. Yeah, it's trial time.
Don't worry about it.
Or you can do it. I believe in you. You know what we could do? It'll take a long time, but we can watch this stream and fast forward. Watch the stream. It'll take a long time. I am almost. When I smashed up the, I was saving the window fast. How I avoided the. I avoided the. I never clicked on. Yeah, I don't think I ever clicked on off locked again. What was I doing here? Inner tube. Kids show up and say they didn't. They didn't put the inner tube. Wait, did I actually click on it? No, see, I didn't click on it again. Wait. I keep faking myself out. Wait. No. Okay, this is me talking about how they were hanging the wire. Okay. See, I look at it again, but I don't click on it. I never clicked on it. Bro, I really hope I'm not soft locked. That's me talking about the length of the room. Click. Oh. Never click. I'm certain I never. Okay, then we pull up the diagram and the tier list, right? Taste delicious. Yep, there's the tier list. And then after the tier list, took a long time because I had to explain it twice because my audio was cutting out for some reason. After the tier list, we checked that other went the door, and then this is when I clicked on the rules after the tier list. Yep, there we go. And I clicked on it a couple of times to see if that really say the stuff. There we go. I click on the window. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I never clicked on that window. Okay, I'm gonna Google this just to, I want to see right now if I'm soft locked and I have to say reload. I'm gonna Google Dong on chapter never click. Nothing is showing up. It's just spoiler discussion. Spoiler discussion, spoiler discussion. Case 2, spoilers inside, class trial, done. Yeah, everything has a spoiler tag. So I wouldn't have put in a spoiler tag on the fact that I couldn't. Maybe the window that. Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Now let's go to the Shrine of Judgment. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to save. Here. And we're gonna load the save before here and see where we were. It doesn't take long. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight to the pool. Okay, yeah, we're going straight to the pool. We're gonna click on that window and see if it has a truth bullet or anything like that. If that window has a truth bullet, then we're unfortunately gonna have to stay on the save and okay. The window's not open. Hey, hold on. Changes things. I did things in a different order. Maybe that's why the window wasn't investigatable. Or it didn't need to be investigated. Maybe the window didn't need to be investigated because I already investigated it from the other side. It wasn't relevant. So we're still gonna do. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna just skip through the dialogue super fast, investigate it from the side, then go to the. Wish it would save more often. I forget to save. Come on.
Okay.
Save the window for last because we gotta do these other things still anyways. We're done here. Alright, now let's check the pool from the bottom and see if we get any new information from that.
Hey, what?
Oh, wait, that's right, we can't leave yet until we look at the stupid net and the... Come on. Wow, there was that much dialogue? Oh, come on, faster. Okay. How are you enjoying drinks? Indeed I am, Bailey. I'm not drinking anything at the moment, though, because I'm trying to rush through this as fast as possible so we can get back to the trial bit, maybe. I don't even know if we're going to be able to finish the trial, because the trial took so many hours last time. Okay. Okay, here we are. Come on, 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 come on. This is the window of the shower room and the most lab. That's it. Oh, okay, no truth bullet. Okay, cool. So, we didn't have to because we already investigated it from the other side, so it's not relevant. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We're not soft locked. Here we go. Welcome back, Kokichi. So I reloaded and checked it, and when you check the window, it just says this is the window to his lab. So there was no truth bullet associated with it, so we're fine. It kicked me out because that wasn't a relevant thing to the investigation, because we already investigated it from the top inside of his room, and investigating it from the bottom was new, apparently.
Everyone!
Everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It is though Monokuma has you trained.
What?
Got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course, we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
Hey,
Right, Hamiko? Is Hamiko his number one suspect? Hamiko didn't do it. How dare you bully Hamiko, you degenerate male! Want me to Aikido chop your head off?
Wait.
Mean Neo Aikido, don't you? That's not even what Aikido... Is that not even Aikido anymore?
Either
isn't it?
way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. Save your arguments.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to the
You're right.
trial. Alright, here we go. Talk to everyone. Saving Kaito for last. Save though, just in case some kind of shenanigans happens. Okay.
Certainly.
Miko's so suspicious. Gotta be a red herring, right? That's what I'm saying. But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure game.
all right.
This case will be so easy. She breaks the fourth wall a lot, huh? Especially with how obvious our suspect is. Right, Hamiko?
Hmm?
I hear males pick on girls. They like to get their attention. Maybe the word when is missing, which means Kokichi must like Hamiko.
Oh?
Huh? How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save this conversation? This is turning out to be a not so boring after all.
All right.
Hmm?
Oh, crazy ass. A number one suspect. We have nothing to worry about.
Cause Atua is watching over us.
Tua sees all. His divine deduction will solve this mystery right away. Poor Gunta. Kind soul being mixed up in this. Gunta not want to suspect friends.
Hey!
Hey, Detective Dumbass, you've pinpointed a possible culprit, right?
Listen up.
Oop, I want to do him last. Suichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice here as a sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's no good. Okay, I won't forgive you. Got
Okay.
it? Yeah, got it, Kaido. He's right. I can't give up. I made a promise to Katie.
Say,
Murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive. Means there is a reason the culprit was desperate to. And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live. To imply.
if so...
Kill because you have a reason. Die because you have no reason to live. Which I wonder is correct.
Jeez.
Thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyway, no matter what happens to us, we'll live.
Right?
Yeah. You don't only need a reason to live. That's icing on the cake. A reason to live. Why did he say it like that?
Well,
We can eliminate 2 suspects. Sorry, I don't know anything. You think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case? We're all in trouble. Try not to spoil anything, Kokichi. I just realized another person has been eliminated as a possible suspect if it is anything to do with the tablet, and it seems tablets. That's that Gunta had her tablet. Wait, who's Gunta? Wait, was it her tablet? Hold on. I wrote it down. Control F. No, that's Gunta's eyesight. Control F. Wait. Why didn't I write it down? Why didn't I write that down? Those who see a true form pay for the price. Mono Club's secret eyesight. A cosplayer knows Gunta. Yeah, there it is. Why didn't it oh, because I spelled Gunta wrong in that one spot. There. Gunta and so Samugi, Gunta had Samugi's motive. Found that out because Gunta kind of blurred it out. So who was the last person we talked to?
well, do you agree?
The matter will be discussed in save our argument.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old virus. Miko's scared, poor little thing. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some degenerate male. I wonder if his tape recorder is gonna come Specifically, a tape recorder. I wonder if his tape recorder is gonna come in handy for the trial. It'll be funny if it does. I do not calculate that we could gather here under the. Not calculate. What would Katie say if she saw us right now?
No.
Miko is not the culprit. I think Katie would say, and then try to eat somebody's brains because she'd be a zombie. Hamiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Hamiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even height. Wait, why is her gender? None of those are secret. Okay. It's like her hair could have been dyed and her height could be disguised by her shoe hat maybe. But her gender, I was like, uh-oh. Fail, right? But no. None of those are secrets apparently. So. That is everything except the statue. Let the trio. Hold on, let's save first. Where do you find this game? This is on Xbox Games Pass right now. You can get it on Steam as well, though. Still on sale on Steam. On Steam, it was steeply discounted for, but I got it for, not really for, like Xbox Games Pass. You can just play the game without paying an addition. It's no longer steeply discounted. You could get the entire bundle of games. I go on sale again. I am probably never going to end up playing the. Don't have money to. Even when the games were. Couldn't afford it. Have money. But when the new game comes out, that is. The sound was cutting off again. I was just saying that the game is on Steam too, but it's not as discounted as it once was. But I couldn't afford to buy it, so that's why I didn't get it on Xbox Games. So it wasn't a part. It wasn't additionally costing anything. Why is the mic cutting off sometimes? I don't know. Let me unplug and replug in my mic. Maybe it's the mic itself, but I don't think so. I think something else is going on. You remember how I said I think my audio is lower, my voice is lower? There we go. My voice should be louder now, and hopefully that'll prevent the mic from cutting out. Let me check something here. Sounds, recording device, properties, listen, levels. Yeah, the levels have been lowered. I wrote this down. I wrote down the levels somewhere. Let me go check it. The levels are much lower there. I guarantee it. This is why I did this. Mic right here. Is this it? No. Hold on. I made a document specifically for this. Sound settings. Is this it? Level set of mic 85. I knew it. I knew it. It's been lowered insanely. Okay, hold on. It's lowered. It lowered itself to 54. All right, hold on. There we go. This should be the way my voice normally sounded before my voice was lowered by like 30 something percent almost. More like 20%. Let me double check and make sure it took levels 85, 85. Yes, okay. So now I should sound, now hopefully that makes it so my mic doesn't cut out anymore. I think it was like a noise suppression thing, like the mic was cutting out because my voice was too low or something. And it was set for when my voice was louder, and Windows updated and changed my levels without telling me. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending the hero off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All we could hear was our unsteady breathing. What about the sounds of your steps? Just as we passed through the door, and the water. They should have heard the water. Start it up again. Normally I wouldn't mind the shaking. I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sunk further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive we would have fallen as well. Alright, hold on. Let me have a big drink of water here. Okay. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder. I hated these mini games last time around. Too many of them. I imagine it's going to be even worse this time. Okay, there we go. Just when I thought I was passed out, just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop, but this wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning.
Welcome!
Oh, I don't know, Kokichi. I thought someone else referenced anime a few times, but I don't remember. But the majority of the time it's Samugi. But try not to spoil things. Welcome, you've hopelessly arrived again. I especially even clues, unless I ask for specifically for some kind of information. I don't really need additional clues to things. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? You'd be surprised on how much I can figure out on the tiniest of clues, so that's why I would prefer not to have any. Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the exiles to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiot. Are you really committing to this henchman bit?
They're so cute.
What's going on with this guy's eye? His right eye is like a set of anime lips. guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for a show. For show, huh? That's an interesting way of putting it. Is this just for show? Are you showing this to people outside? And those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. What do you mean by those people? Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean. That's not what she asked. Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, I believe they'll keep Samugi around for a long time because, like I said, they're gonna keep her and Mia around for a long time because they're vehicles for their humor. Like, they like making references to anime and they like making dirty jokes, so they're gonna want to keep those characters around. I don't know what Kaede execution is, but yeah, if it's a clue, don't bother elaborating. Get it? They're not with us. Okay.
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives. So he's saying everyone in the entire world is dead. Unlikely. Then the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us. To get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. Wait, are these the suspects in his head? I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But there we go. He showed more people, but he still hasn't showed my prime suspect yet. If this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. There she is, my prime suspect. Yes, I am aware that red means dead. Thank you, Tosh. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies. One moment here, by the way. I gotta check something, guys. I might have just noticed something suspicious. Nope. Okay. Oh. Click back on here. Okay. I wonder if I fail Do I have to start it all the way at the beginning of the trial? That would make me so sad. I'm dreading these mini games, dude. I'm dreading these mini games. I really am. I don't want to play these mini games. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. I can probably buy stuff at any time I want. So I'll just save my points for now. When did I get this? Oh, I got this because of befriending Kokichi. Or whatever his name is. Not Kokichi, Space Guy. Let's do one more review of the truth bullets. During the magic show, when the timer hit 20 seconds, Gunta went on the top of the stage. No one was in the tank during that time. Gunta didn't notice Ryomi inside the tank until after the piranhas were released. Oh my god. I remember this. I'm not reading all that. Behind the stairs that led to the stage, the puddle itself in this certain places. Doesn't seem like the stairs could have gotten wet when the water tank broke. The water tank that had the piranhas inside is what kept the Ultimate Magician lab and was carried over by Kaito, Kibo, and Himuki. During the magic show... And Angie. I didn't know she helped. I thought it was, okay. I thought it was Kaito and Kibo. During the magic show, it was hung over the water escape tank using the control panel for the stage. Yeah, the person who murdered would have to know how this was all set up. Like, my number one suspect is so much Angie. Like... Because out of Kaito, Kibo, and Himiko, I don't believe any of them did it as nearly as much as Angie. Do. 8 p.m. last night. Mew also saw 30 minutes before that. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room and only during nighttime. Bro, there's a lot of truth bullets. Holy crap. There are so many truth bullets. All right, here we go.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
Look, it has this like... Ugh. That's funny. And let's pull up the tier list one more time. We're not going to go over why I suspect everyone. We are going to pull it up one more time. And at this moment, with no changes, this is the current list. He's always super suspicious. That's why he's up here. But really, she's my number one suspect. And here's all of them. Oops. He's also here because of the same reason him being here. I always suspect him. Mainly because of his description saying that he hates air conditioning. And that is just one of the most evil satanic things I've ever heard of in my entire life. Actually, even Satan would like air conditioning. So he's worse than Satan. So, yeah. Evil. Anyways. Yes. The only way I think she would have done it is if someone asked her to do it. And, oh man, I really hope that she doesn't kill someone because she's asked. That'd be terrible. But, yep, this is my current list. We'll see how it changes and how it measures up. What type of game is this? Like category? It's like a whodunit murder mystery game, Vepper. What happened is all these kids are kidnapped and put inside this place. And these bears are trying to make them kill each other. And the premises of it is that when they kill each other... when someone is found dead, there's a trial. If the students are unable to prove who killed that person, then that person goes free and everyone else is executed. However, if the students do successfully point the finger at the person who killed the who committed the murder, then that person is executed instead and everyone else gets to live. That's the premises of the game, Pepper. Once there's only 2 people left, they're allowed to leave. Otherwise, they remain prisoners forever.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
She interrupted.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Yeah! I'm in top form today.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E. Himiko seems suspicious.
Oh no! You're the suspicious one, Angie. I cannot believe Angie turned on Himiko. Wow. After she turned Himiko into her cult and recruited her just so that she commit that murder, she turns on Himiko just like that.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko?
I'm about to put Angie in the did it tier. Angie's about to go straight into the did it tier if she don't keep her mouth shut.
Aren't you her friend? I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me.
All right, that's it. Pulling up the tier list. We're making a change. She did it. All right, continue.
He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
Or is he using his divine knowledge to show you personally how to survive by trying to kill everyone else? Huh, Angie?
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Really?
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Not even you, Kurumi.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's the evil. You want to know something even worse than that, Vepper? Take a look at this. This is how you know he's the most evil being in the entire universe. Look at his dislikes. Likes straw ropes. What does he dislike? This is the most evil being in the entirety of the universe. I just realized my camera isn't working at all. How long has it not been working? Hold on, let me see if I can fix this. All right, let's try this again. Has my camera not been working the entirety of the day, or did it just stop working at some point? Looks like it's not working still. Yeah, it's not detecting me. Okay, hold on. Is it not plugged in or something? I did have to unplug everything. Maybe I forgot to plug it in. Give me a moment. I need a flashlight to look under the desk. Here's the cord. I have found the cord.